Hey everyone, I'm going to do a quick assembly of this electric standing desk. So let's get to it. First things first is always to take everything out and double check your user manual to make sure you have everything before you begin. So first step is we're going to grab the right leg with this rod sticking out of it. Then you're going to grab the motor here and you want this lip facing on the outside with the R here for the and then you're just going to slide her right into place just like so. Very easy. The next step is to screw it in. So I'm just going to double check here what it says. It says here that you need the B. So we're going to grab B and I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go in from the underside, which I've already done. So screw in the B on the underside. And once that's done, as you can see, I am now going to go and grab the left leg, which is labeled. You're going to line up the holes. You're going to use the same screws as before. Again, go in from the underside and screw those in. So next, the legs are done. Then you got your feet. Really easy. The feet are obvious because they have the rubber soles there. You will be using A this time with the Allen key. So you just flip up your sides here. You're going to grab your feet for your desk and align it up to the holes just like so. Whoop, it's a little awkward one-handed here. There we go. And once you screwed it all in with the A's, this is what it looks like. So I just flipped it back around. The next step after is the brackets here. So you're going to grab the brackets. Again, super easy. You're just going to find the holes on the side here. Line them up just like so. Oop, excuse my finger. There. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Having issues here. So yeah, so just line her up and then you're just going to screw them on in. I believe these are B as well. So the A's were used for the feet and now we're back to B. So you just screw them in. I did notice, my bad, that I skipped a step here. These are like these little rubber pads, stoppers that you could put into the middle bar. So just put them in real quick. With that, we'll go back to installing. So after you have done the brackets, you're going to get the rods here. You're going to grab this piece here and slide her in on the right side rod. Perfect. So you're going to actually want to make sure that this is facing outright towards you, those two holes, because you need to screw in something there. So then you're going to grab this, and this is what's going to crank it so that it'll go up and down. Make sure it's flush all the way in as far as it will go. And what's very important in this part is that the legs are even. So if you want to measure them, it's up to you. To change the height, you will go clockwise. So you can turn right and it'll go up. And whoopsies, drop that. And then if you want to go down, you go left. And that way you can make sure your legs are even before you put your tabletop on. So you're just going to slide this over to make sure it fits. If it's not fitting right, just take this and quickly adjust it so that it'll slide perfect, really easy, just like that. Then you have these little screws. There's the only two in the kit. Just gonna, oh, they're very awkward to do that. So just bear with me, you guys, while I try to screw these in. Get your Allen key and you just make sure they're nice and tight, just like so. So once everything's done, you undo your tabletops. You have these wooden dowels, just grab them, put them in the holes. This part's super, super easy, and then you'll just push them together. Once they're pushed together, just grab these brackets that you have here, line them up with the holes. Very easy to do. You're going to grab D this time, and then you're going to drill them in. Once all that's done, you're going to grab this here. This is the cable organizer. Have the lip nice and flush up against the holes, and you're going to use E this time. So you're going to grab your drill and drill in that. Once everything's done, I put my legs on top of my tabletop. I have my D ready to go, and I'm going to drill in all my D's into the legs here. So you can see that's all done now. All over. And then the almost last step, we have this. This is great for hanging cables or your headset. You're just going to find, oh, that's not the holes. What am I talking? There they are. Sorry. You're going to find the holes and you're going to use the same screws as last time, the wood screws here, and you're going to drill them in, which you can see I got both ends now done and ready to go. So the last, not quite last, but very close to last step, we are going to be installing this part here. Just line them up with the holes, same screws again, and screw it in. And once it's screwed in, you can attach, there you go. That is the motor. And then this is the power bar, or the where you can see how you want to have the wires going. It's up to you. So you just push that in like so. This is the final step. I swear, this is what it looks like. All done, completed. It's plugged in. Very happy. It was not easy, but it wasn't hard either. It just took a bit of time to put it together. It works just as advertised here. It goes up, it goes down. So I'm very happy with it. It looks really nice. I can't wait to start having this in my everyday routine. I'm just going to show you guys the underside here to show you I did use the little stickers that they have and the zip ties so you can get the wires out of the way. But overall, very happy. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching, everyone.